on Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
It's crazy that you're getting a scribe. I want everything I say documented from now on.
What is going on?
Oh, this is my scribe. She writes down everything I say.
This person follows her around everywhere.
Oh my God. It's uncomfortable to have someone going, Chloe, that's what your job is. But it's also my job to show you how ridiculous some things are.
If you look up all these streets, there's tons of tents. The homeless issue is a full epidemic.
What about all these people that are just roaming the streets?
There just aren't enough shelter beds in LA.
I've never seen anything like this. It's just like heartbreaking.
The things that I've seen down here, just plastic things.
Right. No one should ever live like this in this country.
I really do want to learn and figure out what we can all do to fix this problem.
LA is the homeless capital of the United States.
Got double potatoes instead of any salad.
Priorities, you know?
I think it's a little bit easier with a buffet because people can choose what they want.
Yeah, that's true. So you have a lot more options.
Yes.
If you want to get all mashed potatoes and bread, you can.
Literally what Ryan got.
3, 2, 1, release.
The dancing was amazing. I would probably have some conga lines, I guess, and I kind of want to do a little bit of surprise for Marquis and have a little dance, but...
After dinner and dancing, Ryan and Marquis need to think about the details they've guessed on to decide whose budget it falls in. Is it closer to Ryan's $30,000 budget or Marquis' lower $15,000 budget?
Tell me what you loved about this wedding.
The red carpet, the paparazzi, the giant confetti cannons.
Oh my God, those were my favorite. They did a great job with their do-it-yourself stuff. I loved how they did the posters for when you walked in.
There were so many wow factor elements to this wedding.
There was a lot.
I think it's probably a mid-range, just because you think about all the stuff they have.
I think that this wedding was lower range because the venue space was all in one area, that they turned over the room, and they had all the DIY stuff that really probably saved them a lot of money.
All right, well, I have one more wedding for you, and I think we're going to find a great compromise.
Ryan and Marquis feel like this wedding is falling in line with what Marquis wants to spend on their big day. But did it convince Ryan to come around on his $30,000 budget? Marquis isn't ready to give up on having an outdoor wedding, and Ryan can't be swayed from a themed wedding. So Holly has lined something up that has details for both of them.
I brought you here today because I think this is a perfect blend between your two styles. Marquis, you wanted that outdoor venue with lots of nature, and Ryan, you're big into a theme, and I'm sure you're wondering why we're kind of dressed up today. Well, it's a Great Gatsby themed wedding. This is Lindsay and Josh's wedding. They both love The Great Gatsby and thought it would be fun to incorporate that theme into their wedding day. So all of the attendees have been asked to dress with that theme in mind.
I don't personally want a themed wedding. I want to keep it a little bit more traditional, and I know Ryan wants a theme, and he's going to want everybody else dressing up and getting in character. Oh, this little pond area is cute.
I know. We have this pergola here with gorgeous flowers, and we're set up here for 160 guests.
Okay.
So is this fitting your general vibe?
It is fitting the vibe. I like the waterfall in the background. It's a great rustic feel. I really like it.
Good. Ryan, how are you feeling about it?
It's all right, I guess.
It's all right. I don't think we're fitting the bill for Ryan and everything that he wants.
The ceremony is gorgeous. I love that the couple didn't do a first look, so you really got that feeling when he saw her walk down the aisle, and I got choked up, and I know Ryan got choked up. I definitely am going to consider doing that so that I can get that first look reaction out of Ryan.
At this time, Josh and Lindsay have a vow that they also personally want to make to one another.
Josh, it's been 1,780 days since you've got home from your Air Force boot camp and made me fall in love with you. We've grown so much together since we've traded our lake house party nights into providing for Ava and being adults, and I wouldn't have it any other way. You have always looked at me differently than anyone else ever has. I would always ask you when I would catch you staring at me, and I could tell it was just you admiring me, and secretly I was doing the same. We can be so opposite with things, but that's what makes us perfect, because where I lack things, You are there to teach me and to tell me when I'm wrong, even though I don't want to listen. I couldn't have thanked God enough for the dad you are to our sweet Ava. She was just like you, especially your attitude.
So life takes us on paths that create who we are, and I can't imagine taking this adventure with someone else but you. I promise to protect you from whatever we may face, but most of all, I will just always love you.
I promise to try not to get mad at you when you go to a party at Nate's and get so smashed you do stuff like light fireworks off your butt. I promise to take care of you sick or not, and to tell you how much I love you and give you every ounce of love I have always and forever.
Joshua, will you have Lindsay to be your wife, to live together according to God's will in holy marriage?
I do.
Lindsay, will you have Joshua to be your husband, to live according to God's will in holy marriage?
I do.
I declare before God that they are husband and wife. Joshua, I'd like to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Connors.
So here we are at cocktail hour, guys. Look at this.
This is where the money's at. Oh, wow.
Oh my God. Wow. Look at that. She
Oh, it's mobile, too.
Wow.
Sometimes I just think, why me?
I've lost the person that I used to be.
I don't want to go on like this.
Having a skin condition can wreak havoc on patients' lives. People are desperate for help.
It is honestly making me feel so low.
And that's why they come to see me.
So it's not a war.
And you're not a witch. Nothing is gonna hurt now.
That's just incredible.
I thought this day would come. Eternally grateful for what you're doing.
Brand new The Bad Skin Clinic. Saturday on TLC.
Ryan and Marquis can't agree on a wedding budget. To help them find some middle ground, their wedding planner has taken them to 3 different weddings, where they've been sizing up the details to guess the total cost of each.
This is gorgeous.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God. Oh, wow. Look at that. She
Oh,
moves.
it's mobile, too.
Wow.
Wow.
This thing's amazing.
Like, this is very, very perfect. It's so in costume.
She's rolling around with her champagne glasses, just bringing it to you, which is amazing. It's kind of a great, flashy centerpiece for this entire cocktail hour. Definitely on the wish list now. Now, how far can you travel? Will you follow us to the reception area? You're our new best friend.
I get that a lot.
This would be perfect for your wedding if she was wearing an American flag.
Absolutely.
I'm definitely curious how much something like this costs for a wedding, to have that sort of entertainment at a cocktail hour.
It's a big wow factor.
It is a big wow factor. So I don't think it's cheap. I would go that it's probably $800 to have her here during cocktail hour.
Cocktail hour was very simple, a little limited, just some beer, sangria. They served food, which was just kind of finger food. It was crackers to snack on, cheese.
What do you think this cocktail hour costs?
You first.
I think I'm going to say $2,000 for this cocktail with alcohol included and
We had
bartenders.
pasta appetizers, we had bar options.
$2,000.
Okay, well, we shall see.
We shall see. Wow. I absolutely love the welcome table. It's super cute with a thumbprint guest book and how they have the little table numbers strung up with the clothespins. Totally doable. Get some little coupons. You can have that whole table done for under $50. This is awesome. It's gorgeous. I know I wanted more of like an outdoors thing, but this indoors, like, it kind of gives you that outdoors feel.
You have the exposed wood. It's kind of feeling like the outdoors inside.
I love that part.
I like the rustic feel.
And definitely there's some gold flair for you,
We've
Ryan.
got the gold flare. Ryan likes it. We've got some sparkles in the centerpiece. like this for around $500.
Please put your hands together for our bride and groom, Mr. and Mrs. Anya.
The bride and groom's entrance was a little low-key and mellow for my taste, but I loved how they went right into the first dance.
I was super excited about their buffet when I heard it was barbecue because I love barbecue food. I was a little embarrassed because I definitely started to walk up to the buffet line with my gold charger thinking that that was my plate, and I kind of had to go back and put it back because we got the divided plastic plates instead. To each their own on what you want to upgrade and not upgrade, but it's fine. All the food was fantastic.
Lindsay, Josh, Ryan, and Marquis.
Hey, Ryan. How you doing? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Finally.
Give them some advice. They're starting out, they're looking for venues, they really have no idea, and you guys are just getting through an amazing day.
Definitely day of, just take a breather, don't stress. We did a lot of do-it-yourself stuff. It saves so much money.
We wanted to do a lot of do-it-yourself decorations and everything, and looking at yours, it came out so beautiful
Thank
that
you.
it definitely seems like it'd be something that we should do and incorporate in our own wedding.
Yeah,
It
definitely.
makes it more original too.
Yeah, definitely.
It's all very beautiful.
Thank you. I had a lot of friends that helped. Josh did a lot of stuff too.
Your wedding planner is a friend of mine, and she told me a little something. Did you sew all the overlays
Oh, yeah.
on the table?
You sewed them yourself?
Did you?
Oh my gosh,
Hey,
that's
I sewed
awesome.
too, so.
I know. Love it first
I have a
sight.
sewing machine, you know, no big deal.
Me too.
Find out who's
Now I
making
love
your
it.
stuff or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Definitely Ryan will be sewing some
Absolutely.
stuff.
Yeah,
There we go.
This DJ is amazing. Having a great time. He's playing some great music, hyping up the crowd. Probably cost him around $1,000.
Based on the price guesses they've made tonight, Ryan and Marquis have to figure out where this wedding falls in their budget. Is it Marquis' lower $15,000 range, Ryan's higher $30,000 range, or somewhere in the middle?
So much fun.
What was your favorite part of the whole night?
Dancing.
Dancing?
Absolutely.
You were on the dance floor all night long. You were doing some mad moves.
I did dance so hard that I ripped my tights.
But overall, it was an amazing wedding.
The dance floor was great. The food was great. The music was amazing. The open bar, obviously, that's
The
amazing.
cake is beautiful.
The cake is gorgeous.
Don't forget about the girl with the champagne table.
Oh my
The
god.
champagne table.
Come on.
Yes, a buffet instead of a plated dinner, and all the do-it-yourself decorations. I think that brought the cost down of the wedding quite a bit.
Ryan's budget is high. Marquis, your budget is low. Where do you think this fell in terms of a budget?
Babe?
I'm gonna go ahead and say it's a lot. It looks like a pretty expensive wedding, kind of high range.
Okay.
I'd say.
I would say that it's in the mid-range for wedding.
Okay.
Now, Ryan and Marquis have to guess how much they think each of the weddings cost. And they'll also have to guess which one falls at the low end of their budget range, the middle, and the high end.
So we went to 3 different weddings that range from $15,000 to $30,000. Your budget range. I want you to give me those weddings in order from lowest to highest.
The lowest wedding was the Vintage Theater. The next wedding,
That was the
Gatsby.
The Gatsby.
And then the highest one we think was the White House wedding.
Just throwing blind baseballs out here. I have no idea what I'm doing.
So let's talk about each wedding in the order that we went to. So first, we went to the White House wedding.
It was a replica of the White House, so just the nostalgia of having a replica of the White House with the rose garden and everything pretty much identical is
Yeah.
probably where they spent.
And the rose garden was beautiful. And then the reception area had the light-up dance floor.
Oh, I think I was dancing on it last night in my dreams.
It had all of the chandeliers. It had the beautiful flower centerpieces, and flowers cost a lot of money. So
I'd say that White House wedding was probably easily the most expensive.
yeah, absolutely, that one was.
25,000. Dun, dun, dun.
Actually, $20,000.
Wow.